Hi, welcome to Sensible Savings and Rational Rewards, a beginner's guide to smart shopping and couponing. This is presented by Sherelle Fancher of Fancher Education. You're going to get the most you absolutely can from this class if you purchase the booklet or one of the full kits. This way you have everything you need written down on a physical medium and you have something to reference back to without the internet. However, you do not have to have one of the booklets. You don't have to purchase anything to watch the video and to learn. If you do have the booklet, the first page is going to look just like what you see here. That's just the title page. The back side of that is my copyright notice. Please do not copy and distribute to your friends. A lot of work has gone into this, and I really appreciate if you buy the booklet, or if you cannot afford it, contact me at the information listed and we will see about getting you something of your own. The very first thing I go over doesn't have anything at all to do with coupons. The first half of the class, in fact, does not focus on coupons. It focuses on saving money before you ever try to trick it out of the stores one way or another. The best way you can do that is by planning ahead. The first real page I've given you in your booklet, it looks a little bit like a calendar. That's what it is. Go through and try to plan out a menu. You don't have to have details. You don't have to plan out every single little thing you're going to eat, but you do need to know overall what you're planning on doing. You can see here I have pizza on Sunday, chicken on Monday, tacos on Tuesday, chili on Wednesday, and then leftovers at the end of the week. The next week I try to reuse ingredients from the week before. Some other form of taco, ham, tuna, chicken and dumplings, vegetable stew. You can see I'm not a very creative cook, so the menu planning helps me tremendously know that I've had tacos 4 nights in a row and maybe I need to move on to something else. Just a basic idea of what you need to pick up when you go to the store so you have a plan. Contrary to popular opinion, the less you shop, the more you save. You do not need to go to the store every day and try to scout out the best deals. You need to make a plan, stick to it, get in and get out, and then you keep the most of your money in your pocket that you possibly can. Now, once you have your menu planned out, make a shopping list. The back side of the page is just a general blank shopping list. Take the ingredients that you need for each thing you've planned out, write them down. Go into your pantry and say, I have some of these things. Flour, beans, cream of mushroom soup, ground beef. This is invaluable to me because for some reason I have to buy a can of cream of mushroom soup every time I go to the store. I don't even need it for anything, but I'll buy it. And now we have 20 cans of cream of mushroom soup. When I started doing the menu planning and the shopping list in a more organized fashion, I stopped doing that. Now I don't have quite as big a stockpile. Now, when you do go to the store, this part is not in your booklet, but I like to point it out anyway. The grocery stores do their very best to trick you out of your money. They make all of their money by taking yours. So they have employed people who've studied you and the way you shop for hours and days and weeks and months. And they've come up with a few things that really do work for them. The very first thing they do is they play on your senses. The smell from the bakery or the deli. When you're inside the store, you can't really smell that more than 10 or 15 feet away, but somehow that smell carries all the way across the parking lot outside. That's really because the stores will buy the scent separately and they pump it into their ventilation systems so that it will push out to the parking lots and you start feeling hungry before you even step in the store. That'll trigger impulse shopping. Everybody knows don't go shopping on an empty stomach. The stores know you're probably not very hungry, but you're probably not very full either. So they're going to trigger the feeling of hunger by sending you a delicious smell. They have bright colors, bright when you walk in. Produce is usually in the front because fresh fruits and vegetables trigger a happy and fresh feeling in our bodies. The different types of floor tiles. I noticed this at Walmart today, actually. The produce section has a muted color tiles. They flow very smoothly together. The whole section feels much more intimate, like you are in a fresh farmer's market. But then when you move over to the cans and the breads, the meat, the floor there is very stark white and it feels more clinical and clean. The sight of the floor tiles is not something you register consciously or all the time, but as you're moving through the store, your body will react differently to it. The floor tiles will change in size so that when your buggy is pushing over it, it goes click, 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 click a lot faster. This gives you the illusion of movement. They'll also change when you go from grocery to clothing. The clothing section will have imitation wood planks on the floor so that you feel like you're in a boutique or a much smaller place and you are tempted to slow down and to browse and not just go pick up what you need and get out. The sound of the floor tiles is one of the things that helps you slow down. Personal space. Um, Once upon a time, stores wanted you to have space. They wanted you to be able to move and not crowd each other. But they realized that people don't spend as much when they feel comfortable. So the aisles have slowly gotten narrower and more things have gotten pushed into the aisles. You have more of the big square displays or the people pushing samples. All of these things will slow you down so that you have to stop. You have to look at what they have for sale, and everything is for sale, including the shelf space. Now, they're not selling you the shelf space, they're selling that to the people who make the products. But premium shelf space is eye level. The more expensive products, if it is geared towards adults, will be 4 to 5 feet high, so that when you have to stop and wait on somebody to get out of your way and you can move around them, now you have things that are eye level you may not have intended to buy, but are there anyway and they're tempting you because you have nothing to do but wait. Now, kids, it's going to be 2 to 3 feet. Especially in the cereal aisle, you're going to find the more healthy adult-oriented cereals are going to be 4 to 5 feet high. That's probably your third and fourth shelf. The kids' cereals are going to be on the bottom, second and third shelves up. Now, sale end caps are usually marked up for a few weeks ahead of time and then marked down to a sale price. So not necessarily will they be a great deal. This is something that the stores they have sold at a much higher price to the manufacturers. So the manufacturers are going to have to recoup that shelf cost. And one of the ways they do that is by slowly raising the price over time, maybe 2 or 3 months, and then all of a sudden cutting it drastically to almost what it was before they started raising the price. All of these things are there to catch your eye as you wait on someone to get out of your way. Location. Everybody knows location is key for an item in the store. Most people think that the frozen and refrigerated items are at the back or the edges of the store just so when you go in, you can't come back out quickly. You have to walk past all of this stuff to get to your milk and eggs. Now, that is true to a point, but also it is logical from a cost-cutting perspective. Your milk is less likely to go bad if it can go straight from the truck to the freezer and it doesn't have to go straight from the truck to a cart around everybody and then to a freezer. This is one of the reasons you'll always find milk and cheese, anything that has to stay very, very cool around the edges of the store. The first 15 feet of an entrance, when I worked at Walmart, they called it the apron, but in technical terms, it is the decompression zone. When you walk directly into a store, there's almost nothing within immediate reach. Many of the stores have done studies and found that even if they put tons of stuff right there, nobody's going to buy it. They start to feel stressed out. They feel crowded immediately, and they're more likely to leave if they're already feeling stressed because they just don't want to deal with the hassle. So what they do is they create this empty space so that when you come into the store, immediately you can take a breath and you feel a little bit calmer. But beyond that, there are the speed bumps. You'll have popcorn chicken at Walmart, snacks at Aldi, um, the clothing that's gone on sale at JCPenney, anything that you may not necessarily have come in for, but you think when you see it, oh, that's a great idea, I needed to pick that up. Those are your speed bumps. One of the things I have learned from talking to different people in survivalist camps is right-handed people move in right-handed circles. When a store wants to give you a feeling of comfort, they want you to buy things that you normally buy, they put it in a right-handed general movement. When they want you to reach out of your comfort zone, then they'll put it on the left-handed side because that makes it feel new and exciting. Now, your next page in your booklet is grocery store math. You'll find examples on how to find your unit price, but we're going to go over one of those here. That way, if you don't have your booklet, you can still understand the general idea behind the unit size. Your price per unit is what you use to compare similar items of different sizes or different brands. I do want to emphasize that you should never trust store labels to do the work for you. Walmart has these orange and white and yellow tags. The little orange square is supposed to tell you the price per unit. However, especially in this example, they do not always have it correct, so you cannot trust them. The peanuts here, the cashews, Walmart has used the size of the planters to calculate the price of the great value. So in this example, the planters are 2.1 ounces. The great value is 1.8 or 2 pounds 1 ounce and then 1 pound 8 ounces. And they have a price per unit of 42.4 cents per ounce for planters, 36.0 cents per ounce for the great value. And those are incorrect. I'll show you why. When you calculate your price per unit, the very first thing you do is find your size and total price, and we just saw that. $13.98 for 2 pounds 1 ounce, $12.42 for 1 pound 8 ounce. Convert to common units if you need to. It's so much easier to divide by straight ounces than it is by pounds and ounces. So in this case, you convert everything to an ounce. In things where the quantity is different, if you have pudding cups and one package is six individual packs of pudding cups versus 8 individual packs of pudding cups, divide by ounces if you'd like to, but it's just as easy for me to say, well, 6 divided by 6 and divided by 8. So find your common units, whatever is easiest for you to work with that applies to both packages. And then divide the price by the unit to find the price per unit. $13.98 divided by 33, because 33 is our ounces. $12.42 divided by 24, 24 is our ounces. That gives us 42 cents per ounce on the planters, 51 cents per ounce on the great value. Clearly, the planters are a better value in this case. Now, if you're not eating a ton of cashews, maybe this doesn't make a difference to you. Maybe you like the smaller size of the great value, fine. But if you're buying for a huge party or an event, then this will add up over, several packages, and that may not be the best way to go about it. Remember, price per unit equals price divided by unit. You divide it the same way you say it. Now, this is not in your booklet, but I do like to remind people the difference between sell by versus best by. Sell by is for your store. Best by is for you. Stores know that when you buy something, you don't expect to use it all the time that very day. Nobody goes to the store, buys $600 worth of groceries, and uses it all up in the same day. So it has to be good for a minimum of 7 days when you get home. 7 days is kind of an estimate. Some it's 5 days, some it's 7, some it's 14. But in general, 7 days from the last day it's good in the store, it needs to be good in your home. So if a store has something and it's sell by date, is May 1st. That means it's going to be good for another 7 days in your home. It'll be bad May 8th. That means they can't sell it to you on May 2nd because then it won't be good for the whole 7 days. Best Buy is different. Best Buy is how you know when the taste or the color, the texture, or the freshness starts declining. When your yogurt starts to feel a little gritty, but it's not necessarily spoiled. When the prepackaged ground beef, when the dye in it starts to turn brown and it's not red anymore. Things like that. When the bread starts to feel a little stale, but it's not moldy, it's still good. Best Buy just means it's no longer at its very best. That only applies to when the package is unopened. Once the item is opened, you have to use within the guidelines on the package, and that's usually 5 to 7 days. You also have next to that a favorite items price list. That is pretty much a blank page in the booklet. I recommend that everyone take whatever you buy the most often and write down where you get it and at what price. That way when you're out in the stores, you see a sign that says milk is on sale. Now you know what it's on sale relative to. If it's on sale because the store normally sells at $5 and now it's $4, that's great for them, but if you pick it up at $2.75 at Aldi, it's not really on sale for you. So make sure you write down the items and their prices that you get most frequently. Your next page in the booklet covers the rewards and loyalty cards for each store, or for the most common stores that people use for these programs. CVS, Rite Aid, Walgreens, Winn-Dixie, Kmart, Kroger, and Fred's. Now this is a quick overview. CVS, Rite Aid, Walgreens, and Kmart get their own in-depth pages at the back of the booklet. But each one has a section called, what's it called? Each program has a separate name for their loyalty card, but they're all the same things. How are the points earned? What are the different types of points? All of these things you used to be able to get on pamphlets when you go into the stores, but you can't do that anymore. They have everything online. I've pretty much just given you a mini pamphlet for each one of the programs. Now this will change. As they change, I will do my very best to update. I push updates to my Facebook page, to the website, and to the links that I give you a copy of with the booklet. Now let's see, Rite Aid actually has not changed their Wellness Plus program, but they have joined in with another program that I have an addendum to a little later on, and I'll go in depth for. So I encourage you to buy the booklet so that you have all of this easily accessible. Go over each part of the programs, and you'll be able to understand which stores you shop at a little bit better. I like to point out that Winn-Dixie and Kroger have fuel perks or fuel rewards, so that you earn rewards on the groceries you buy that you can use at the gas stations. Winn-Dixie, because I am located in Alabama, Winn-Dixie, you can earn points in Alabama and you can spend them in Alabama. Kroger, you can earn points in Alabama, but you cannot spend them in Alabama. You have to go to a state that allows that. That's some legislation mumbo jumbo that I'm not going to get into here. I have a little picture for Fred's, just because it was requested by one very sweet lady, but I don't really care much for their rewards program. You have to spend a lot to get just a little bit. The page titled Points Breakdown, it breaks down exactly how much money you need to spend to earn a point, and then how many points you need to earn to spend. And each program has a different structure for that, and they have little notes that I've included, so you are free to look over that at your leisure. This is one of the most requested, best received sections of the class, the store apps that pay. For the most part, if you are planning ahead, you have your list. I recommend using the store websites to load any digital coupons to your rewards cards. Don't get yourself in the store and think, oh, I need to check my app and check the store's app to see what kind of deals I can do. That wastes time. You may not have signal, you may not have battery, and you're going to miss out on a lot of things. Most stores have an app, it seems, just because they're expected to, not because it does anything helpful. With the exception of Kmart, Walmart, Target, CVS, Rite Aid, and Walgreens. I recommend people load Kmart's app because you get exclusive coupons when you do their shop in. Not a huge fan of Kmart. They've merged badly. Their computer systems are outdated. They are trying to be the social media of shopping, which nobody really wants. But their app is helpful when you want to earn points, and that's the only way I shop there is if I'm earning points on it. As you can see here, you can pull up for Sears or Kmart. There are sections in the app where you can buy from Groupon or Living Social, one of those, and several other things, but this right here is the main reason I suggest that people download the app if you shop there. Things like $10 in points on $50 store-wide, $10 off $150 store-wide. Walmart. Almost everybody knows about the savings catcher now. With the savings catcher, you buy things at Walmart, you scan the little code at the bottom of your receipt, and it compares you automatically to local competitors. You can see on the last screenshot 89 competitors found. That does vary according to your location and according to pretty much the higher ups at Walmart who is considered a competitor in your location. The Savings Catcher app does not compare to Walgreens, Rite Aid, or CVS. Now, I have heard, though I'm not sure how valid it is, that eventually Walmart will stop price matching at the registers strictly in favor of the app. This will be so that they can have more valid comparisons, less fraud. It'll be a lot easier on the cashiers. It'll be a lot easier on the shoppers. Now, that I'm sure is a long ways off, if it happens at all. They're always changing things. But I do recommend always using the Savings Catcher. You can redeem out to the prepaid Bluebird card, which has no fees as of right now and is very easy to use. Occasionally they run promotions where you get double your credit back. So if you've earned $10 back, then you get $20 put onto your card that you can spend at Walmart or Walmart.com. Currently, this is not a promotion that they do have, but it is one that they have had in the past and they may bring back in the future. Now, Target has two apps. They have Target by Target, that's the store app, and then Cartwheel by Target. Don't mess with Target by Target, that's just another shopping app. But Cartwheel by Target allows you to load app exclusive coupons to a single barcode that you can use with manufacturer's coupons and paper store coupons. Absolutely invaluable if you shop at Target. Now, the pharmacies, each one is insanely helpful if you get your prescriptions filled there. But each app has so much stuff. You can see they've got pharmacy, they have their rewards program, they have clinic check-ins and store locators. You can shop and do drug interactions at CVS. You can chat with a pharmacist at Walgreens. You can do digital coupons at Rite Aid. Pick one, whichever one you shop at the most. I am partial to Walgreens, honestly. I love CVS and their drug interactions checker, but for saving money, Walgreens allows you to earn points without even buying anything. You can log how many steps you've taken in the day, how many pounds you are today, I believe heart rate, hydration, how long you've slept, several things that you can do each day, and you get roughly 20 points each time it's logged. All of these points add up, and you don't have to do anything. Spend 5 minutes or so logging in just some information. Cashback apps worth having. Um, Now, I only recommend apps that I have had a consistently positive experience with and that add up really quickly. Checkout 51, Snap by Groupon, Ibotta. This is Top Cashback and Saving Star. All of these apps do the same thing. You can get 25 cents, you can get $5 just for purchasing specific items on their promotional list. You can see Checkout 51, you can get 50 cents back on bananas. Actually, it's usually 25 now. I bought a dollar on whatever that healthy choice stuff is. Tomatoes at Saving Star. All of these, you purchase an item, you verify it with the barcode, and you scan your receipt. The receipt is double checked by the company to make sure it does match up, and then you have cash credited to your account that you can cash out straight to PayPal. I've cashed out at one point or another with all of these, and I've had a very good experience with them. Now, it does vary. Sometimes Checkout 51, there's nothing I can get on there except for a banana or generic milk. Sometimes Saving Star doesn't have anything at all I buy. Everything's high end. But they change so often that it's worth checking out at least once a week and seeing what they have. Now, I have been reminded several times of Shopkick. Shopkick is a reputable company. However, it takes me personally too long to earn points and kicks. I don't want to go and scan items in a store for a couple of points. I don't want to remember to turn my GPS on every time I go in the store. This is more effort than I really want to put into my shopping. Now, if you have free time, then it is a fantastic thing to do if you have stores that support it. I think we have just Kmart and Walmart in my area, none of the other stores, so it takes a very long time to earn kicks. Reference apps. In your booklet, it's called resource apps. These are apps that won't necessarily earn you money, but will help you save money and it will help make shopping a lot easier. Flip is one of my favorites. Flip collects all of your paper store ads that you get in your Sunday paper or in your mailbox, and they have them digital. They have it digitally loaded. You can search through every one of them. In this particular example, they're searching for cheese. It will pull up every store ad that features cheese in it. So if you're looking for a certain brand like Hellmann's mayonnaise, type in Hellmann's and it'll pull up every ad that has Hellmann's mayonnaise in it. This way you can price match at Walmart so much easier. Or let's not buy it here at this store. I'm stopping at this other one later. Let's get it there. Flip is fantastic for that. Favado is another one of my favorites. All of these are my favorites or I wouldn't tell them to you. For the most part, Favado is a little regional. In this example, the yogurt is $1. It may be $1.10 in my store. It may be 98 cents. But in general, the prices are very close. Favado gives you the sale price, and then it will tell you if there is a printable coupon. It will tell you if there is a physical coupon and which insert it was in, and what day that insert came out. Now, coupons again are very regional, so you may not have it in your particular insert. I've had much more luck with the printables than I have the inserts, but it is pretty nice actually to be able to look back at all the inserts I've collected and say, well, it's not in this one, so I'm not going to bother with it. Or yeah, it's really easy to go back and find it in this insert I have. And then you get your best possible price. Another thing I really like about Favado is they've started cross-referencing with Ibotta and Saving Star. No, I don't think they have Saving Star yet. Ibotta and Snap and Checkout 51. So if there's a rebate on one of those, then they will let you know, hey, go check your app because there might be a rebate on this. This works wonderfully for Walmart, Dollar Tree, Aldi. There's several places that it's just fantastic for, and their list of stores is just phenomenal. Keyring. For all of the places where you can sign up for a card, they still give you the physical card. They still give you the physical loyalty card. I hate cluttering up my keyring with those physical loyalty cards. Um, Keyring allows you to scan the front and back. They have a digital version of your loyalty card on there, and you can stuff your physical ones in the back of your couponing binder if you want. I've tried this at several stores, and each time the register and any of the handheld scanners have accepted it. So it's very nice and pretty consistently accurate. They also have circulars and things like that, but I don't use it much for that. I use Flip much more for the circulars. It just flows much better. Stock Up. Now, Stock Up allows you to check and contribute prices in your store on just about any grocery item with a barcode. It is in beta at the moment that says it is only available in the DC area. However, it does work in almost any area. Stock Up is a little dependent on how many people in your area are willing to work it. It's kind of crowdfunding price matching. In this particular case, someone's in a store and they're checking to see how much their Coke is, the 12 packs of Coke. Someone else has gone to Walgreens and they said, well, normally it's $5.99, but right now it's on sale for $3. Someone else has gone to Walmart and they've said right now it's $3.98. Someone else has been at Safeway and they say it was $6.49 and now it's on sale for $5.99. So once you're in your store, you can say, well, you know what? I might as well just stop by Walgreens and go get the Coke there for $3. The way that Stock Up keeps people checking the prices and entering them in is as you scan an item, you have the option to enter the price. You get so many points for entering the price, and then you can enter into sweepstakes where you get something like $200 worth of groceries for free. You know, it's a little bit like a grocery lottery, but it can be fun, and a lot of times it doesn't take that long just to enter in a couple of prices. LifeLock and Norton Identity Safe. These two are more for protection than anything else. They each have premium features that you have to pay for, but I don't bother with those. I just stay with the free ones. LifeLock, you can scan insurance cards, payment cards, identity cards, and you can keep them stored on your phone. They are double password protected. As of right now, you have to have a login and a password and a PIN number to access any of these things, but it does make it a lot easier when you have a whole bunch of those discount prescription cards. Norton Identity Safe is fantastic for keeping track of login and password information. I can never remember who wants me to have a capital letter and who wants me to have exclamation points and who wants me to have like the blood of my firstborn child. Norton Identity Safe, they keep track of all that for me, and I can go back in and say, oh yeah, that's the password. It has a browser that you can access things through. It's a very handy little tool to have. There we go. Be considerate. You are not the only shopper. Avoid clearing a shelf for the sake of a good deal. Now, if it's just you and you have 2 kids, don't go in and take 6 bottles of shampoo and leave 1 for everybody else. That's not very nice. There's all kinds of people with coupons, and there are all kinds of people who need things that the store may not get back in. Now, if you have 10 kids, there's one woman I spoke with just a month or so ago, and she took the class and was telling me, I've got 10 kids and I foster all the time. I would not blame you one bit if you went and cleared out a shelf, because that's what you can reasonably use. I'm not going to judge somebody for taking what they can reasonably use. But if you're going just to stockpile and you take everything, that's pretty rude. The same items have coupons and go on sale over and over again. Just be patient and the deal will roll around again. Now, speaking of stockpiling, It's kind of a gray area. Make sure when you coupon, if you're going to stockpile, that you abide by the stated limits. If it says you can only have red, only get red. If you can only have 2 per coupon, only get 2 per coupon. Most registers won't let you. I mean, it's pretty automated now so that you can't exceed the stated limits, but occasionally a person can find a loophole. If you're stockpiling, I do not recommend exploiting loopholes. Abide by the store policy even if another shopper or store doesn't. It is well known in my area that there's a certain store indicator that will not let you get away with anything, but that store here will let you do pretty much whatever. They don't have very good training. They just don't care, or maybe the system is so old that it doesn't catch people exploiting things. But when those same couponers go from the store in my area to the one in Decatur, they get very angry when they realize Decatur is not letting them get away with anything, and they will ban their rewards program for it. That's not the store's fault. That's the shopper's fault for pushing the limits and for not abiding by the store policy. Now, the terms of the manufacturer's coupons usually state that you cannot sell the coupon itself, not that you can't sell the item purchased with the coupon. Now, there are exceptions. Every now and then you'll get a coupon that says item not for resale. If you are caught reselling that particular item and it has been bought with a coupon, you can be prosecuted for coupon fraud. Reselling publicly, such as on Facebook or at flea malls, is not fraud in itself. But if you are going to resell on Facebook, we'll see it all the time. It says, meet me at Kmart at 4 and you can pick up a shampoo and a conditioner and a soap and like toothpaste for $5 when really it costs in the store $15. Then you need to make sure that you have abided by all of the limits on the coupons, that you have not bought from a store that prohibits the reselling of items bought with coupons, because the penalties can be steep. 3 to 5 years is the average for coupon fraud in the U.S. 17 years is the longest sentence recorded, and you can get up to $200,000 in fines. Now, I hate to say it, I'm not condoning coupon fraud at all, but I don't think that your average shopper is going to be prosecuted for coupon fraud for accidentally using an expired coupon on 3 items instead of 2. I think it'll end up being more of a kind of like an Al Capone in the tax evasion deal. You know, we need to get you for back child support, but right now all we can get you on is coupon fraud. So, you know, you've used an expired coupon, now you're going to jail. I think it would be more something along those lines. Officially, most coupon fraud happens in the form of inserts. So I've gone to the Coleman Times, one of our local papers, and I've gotten an official statement from the Director of Audience Development, Sam Mazzara. And he says they do not sell coupon books. If the distribution companies, Smart Source, Red Plum, or Velasas, the one who produces P&G, I think, if they caught the Coleman Times selling or even giving away the coupon books for free, they'd cancel their distribution agreement with us. We sell our papers to our delivery contractors. Papers that are stolen from the racks hurt the delivery contractors' profits. And they also catch people climbing in the dumpsters trying to find coupons. It's dangerous and it's trespassing. The way inserts work is normally you'll buy your paper. The newspaper company will sell it to the distributor. If you're not buying it from the distributor, then they return it to the newspaper company. The newspapers go back to the newspaper company. If the inserts are still in the papers, then the carrier gets their money back. If the inserts are not in the papers, they don't get their money back, so they're out. it happens that a lot of the people selling inserts are newspaper carriers who are trying to get away with this. They will say, well, 15 out of 200 papers don't have inserts. Maybe they fell out in the car. And they'll sell those 15 to people. Um, I never ever recommend insert purchase services, coupon clipping services, buying inserts off of eBay or wherever because of this. You have no way of knowing if the person you're buying from is stealing the inserts, if they're ripping them off of the newspapers, if they're taking them out of the newsstands, or if they've just collected them from friends and neighbors who aren't going to use them. You don't know. So just to protect yourself, it's better to just go ahead and avoid that. Go buy your own newspapers at Walmart. They're not that expensive. And if you are researching and planning ahead the way that I'm trying to talk about, then you already know when it's worth it to buy a newspaper and when it isn't. Now, in your booklet, you have a page that shows your insert schedule. We've already talked about that. And then you have a page that has the common lingo, the things that couponing websites really like to do a shorthand on. Now, I won't go over all of these, but I do go over some of them. Couponers love to feel like they're in a club. They really do. They shorten everything. CRT, cash register tape, that's the paper your receipt is printed on. At Kmart, they kill like 3 trees for every receipt. You're going to have your receipt, and then you're going to have like a $5 off of $50 in shoes, and then, $20 off $300 in lawn stuff, whatever. Those are CRTs because they're all printed on the same paper. Catalina, a cat. I love that one. That's so silly. A Catalina is a coupon that prints with your receipt, but it's on a different machine. It is a machine provided by a marketing company called Catalina to promote certain products or stores. Kmart cats have red edges. Walgreens, I think, are white. Let's see. MNF, manufacturer's coupon. I will also abbreviate that MFR for manufacturer. Those are your average coupons you get in the newspaper or that you print off the internet. They can be used at any store on a specific item. An MNF/store or an MFR/store is a coupon that can be used on a specific item in a specific store. Now, where a regular manufacturer's coupon is going to say, whatever the item is, and it may have a logo and it says available at Walmart, that just means that it's available at Walmart. You can get it somewhere else, but Walmart happens to have it. A manufacturer's store coupon will say redeemable only at Walgreens or only at Kmart. I think Target will just have like a big Target up there, and it might say manufacturers on top, but it'll also have their big Target logo, and that means you can only use it at Target. And then there is just a regular old store coupon. That is a coupon that can be used at your store, but it also does not necessarily apply to a specific item. Dollar General on most Saturdays is $5 off of a $25 purchase. Anything that you buy, as long as you spend at least $25, you'll get $5 knocked off the price when you use that Dollar General store coupon. Now, that is actually the key to couponing, is knowing your types of coupons. When you hear people talk about stacking coupons, they're not talking about, taking 6 of the same coupon from different newspapers and they all apply to one item. They're talking about stacking Catalinas with store coupons, with manufacturer's coupons, with like the store/manufacturer coupons. Here are a couple of examples. This is your regular manufacturer's coupon. Any store you can use it at, but it's on a specific item. It says at the top, manufacturer's coupon right there on the black. This is a printed coupon, an internet printable. Store specific and item specific manufacturer's coupons. This one that has a W, that's a Walgreens in-store coupon. It says good at Walgreens. It is for a specific store. It is for a specific item. This one at the bottom is a manufacturer's coupon. I believe that is Kmart. It has the red on the side. That is for a specific store, specific item. $2 when you buy any 5 General Mills cereals. And it would say down at the other side that's not pictured there what store it's from. These are store-specific general item coupons. $4 on your next order. Compliments of Procter & Gamble. That's just whatever. They're $4 on your next shopping order of whatever you want to buy. Or it may further say in the details only on $4 on your next purchase of Procter & Gamble items. The white one looks like it's from Walgreens or Safeway. I can't quite tell. That would be a Catalina, but it is still a store coupon because it is on general items at a specific store. The $5 off online purchase of 40 or more, that is a store coupon because it is $5 off of whatever you buy that happens to total $40. It's just for online, and I'm not sure what store that came from. Now, there is crossover in some of them. Catalinas, like we saw, they can be considered manufacturers' store coupons, or they can be considered just store coupons. The manufacturers' coupons, like the General Mill, says on top, manufacturers. The Procter & Gamble one, the Save $4, that's manufacturers, but they are store-specific Catalinas. They print out of the Catalina machine. The white one, I'm not sure if that's on spaghetti or some kind of packaged meat. Who knows? That is also a Catalina. It's also a store coupon. The $5 off is for whatever store that's at. You can't use it at any other store. The Walgreens has the logo up there, and it says in-store coupon, good at Walgreens. Manufacturer's coupon can be used at any store. And that's just kind of reiterating what we went over on the previous slide. Now, the anatomy of a coupon, you have a page that goes into much greater detail in your booklet. But I really just want to point out the most important thing. When you have a manufacturer's coupon, it'll say at the top, manufacturer coupon. It has the expiration date, but when you print one out, it has to have the barcode at the top here, the little verify barcode. Now, most of them do look like the one that the arrow is pointing at. Some of them are squares and they look like the QR codes. But they have to have that extra little barcode if you printed it out, or it will not be valid. All manufacturers' coupons will have a barcode of one kind or another. It used to be they were all UPC barcodes. You'll notice this one starts with a 5. Sometimes they start with a 9. These are being phased out. Not every coupon you have is going to have a UPC. But they will have a data bar. Data bars are a little more secure. They carry a little bit more information, and they prevent fraud quite a bit better than the UPCs did. Now, I do want to point out whatever these cookies are for on this particular coupon. It says redeemable at Walmart. That does not make this a Walmart store coupon. It just says you can redeem it at Walmart. They have these cookies at Walmart. I think this particular one was printed off of the Walmart website. They pull coupons from coupons.com for items that they carry on their shelves. But you could also redeem that at Kmart if they happen to have the same cookies. Where do you find your coupons? When you print coupons off the internet, it can get iffy. Everybody wants you to install a coupon printer. You need to make sure that you are aware of internet security and how you should handle things. I'm not going to go into that because I'm not pushing antivirus or anti-spam programs, but these are the most reputable companies to print and download or, find coupons from. Red Plum, Smart Source, Procter and Gamble Everyday, or P&G Everyday. These are the companies who put out the coupons in the first place. They're the ones who create and distribute the inserts. So they are going to be the better ones to get printable coupons from. You can also get physical coupons, in-store booklets. Walgreens and CVS, I think, have some right as you walk in the front door. You get coupons from the end of your register receipt or on the back, Sunday newspapers. Physical ones are not too difficult to find. Your printable ones, I do just recommend Red Plum, Smart Source, P&G Everyday. You can print from coupons.com, but I want to share another source to get the same coupons. At the bottom of the screen, you'll see it says Kraft, and then there's a clipped coupon for Magnum ice cream. At the top is a screenshot from swagbucks.com. This is one of those little money earning sites where you can do surveys or you can do free trials, you can play games, watch videos, and earn points for each video or game or whatever. They pull their coupons straight from coupons.com. The only difference is when you print a coupon through Swagbucks, they include a little bit of information so that when you print it and redeem it at the store, once it's been processed, you get right now 10 Swagbucks for every coupon that you print and redeem. Now, one Swagbuck is 1 cent, so 10 Swagbucks is 10 cents. And you can see at the top that I have $4.01 in Swagbucks right now, or at the time I did the screenshot. If you don't want to sign up for the account, that's fine. Don't worry about that. Just go to coupons.com. They're pretty reputable. But if you like to earn 10 cents extra for every little coupon, then this is a great way to do it. I've cashed out with them several times. And it is much, much easier to earn money through Swagbucks than just about anywhere else I've tried online. Other resources that are listed in the booklet, you've got Passionate Penny Pincher and Crazy Coupon Lady. You have different ways you can organize and sort your coupons. This is not in the booklet, but it's something that's very, very important. Federal regulations are very difficult to understand when it comes to SNAP program. Now, I'll say SNAP, EBT, food stamps, it is all the same program. Food stamps is the way it used to be referred to as, but people started looking down on that, so they've changed it to supplemental nutrition something assistance program. And then EBT is electronic benefit transfer. That's what the card itself is called. It's all the same thing. There is the federal program, which leaves taxation for the most part up to the states. Then Alabama itself has issued a memo that says sales tax can be charged on the portion of eligible items paid for with manufacturers or other discount coupons. That tax cannot be paid with SNAP benefits. Because not every state charges tax on groceries, when you use a coupon on food items that you are paying with food stamps for, you don't have to pay any extra tax. If you are residing in a state that does charge tax on food items, then you will be responsible for that. But what changes is what store you're at. Walmart is a very large store. It's a national store, and they're not changing their registers to accommodate every single state. So what they do is they just kind of waive that tax. When you go and buy your groceries, if you're using an EBT card and you have coupons, then you're not going to owe any tax on the coupons as of right now. Now that may change. They may update their systems. When you go to a local place, a Foodland, there's an S&S grocery or a warehouse discount grocery around here. These are Alabama-based businesses. They don't have a national register to keep up with. So they will charge you tax on the value of the coupons because coupons are treated like cash. This is going to hopefully demonstrate that. So you go and get your groceries. You have coupons. Your coupons are treated as cash. Tax will be charged. So if you have a dollar coupon and your area charges 8% tax, you will be responsible for 8 cents in cash. EBT is a tax-funded program so that there is no tax charged. So remember, coupons are treated like cash. Everything else is treated the same way it normally is. Now the next section, this is in your booklet. This is what everybody signs up for. There are several websites that put out guides to the different drugstores. They'll charge you $5 just for CVS, Rite Aid, and Walgreens. I've put together this entire booklet, and it includes CVS, Rite Aid, Walgreens, and Kmart, and all of the other information that we've talked about. So the value of the booklet versus most other websites' little printable sheets is, it just far outstrips it. So I really do recommend that you get the booklet. But for those of you who can't or don't want it, a quick overview. Shopping at the drugstores, the best way to make your money is you must have your loyalty card to receive the digital coupons and points. They don't want to give out coupons and points and deals just anybody. They want to be able to track your purchases, and they want to be able to make as much money as they can. So you have to get the loyalty card first. You can usually scan one type of coupon per item. So you've got one item. You can have a manufacturer's coupon you got from the newspaper. You can have a store coupon, a digital one you got from their website. And then you can have a $5 off 30 total coupon. But if you do that, you have to have one item bought for every coupon used. And they don't have to have anything at all to do with the coupon. So if you have those 3 coupons we previously discussed, you've got one item that those all apply to. You have to go get 2 more items. It doesn't matter if it's a stick of gum, if it's a sucker, if it's a pen, if it's like a car. Go buy a car. But you have to have at least as many items in your cart as you do coupons. If you are paying with points of any sort at any store, you are not going to earn points. So let's say you're at Kmart and you have a coupon that says $10 in points back on $50 spent. If you have $50 in points already and you use that to pay for the items in your cart, you will not earn those $10 in points because they're not going to let you double dip like that. When you are planning ahead, like we talked at the beginning of the class, you need to use the store's website first if you are at all able. Do not use the apps. Their websites are much better organized. It's a lot cleaner. It's a lot easier to use, and your shopping experience will be much, much better. Far again. CVS, just as an example, they have the extra care card. If you signed up in store, then you need to go to their website and register. If you signed up online, then you need to make sure that you are ordering your physical card. You can scan your physical card at their in-store coupon center. Breaks down, there are 4 kinds of extra care bucks: the weekly ad, the quarterly, extra care beauty club, and the extra care pharmacy and health. The beauty club and pharmacy and health are completely separate. You're not automatically enrolled in that. So if you want to use those, then you need to sign up for those. And that's all covered in that little section in the middle. To redeem your points, you have to send your points to your card. Use them, check the bottom of your receipt, things like that. When you want to check out at CVS, use your store coupons first, the total off one. So if you have $5 off of 25 or $5 off of 30, use that first, because if you use any other coupons, it's going to bring your total down and you may not meet the minimum requirements. Then you can use your CVS store coupons and then your manufacturer's coupons. And after that, you can use your extra care bucks to pay for anything less left. The same format follows Rite Aid and Walgreens and Kmart. Rite Aid has the Plus Up, the Wellness Plus, the Wellness 65 Plus, and now they have partnered with another program to bring you even more points. Their base Wellness Plus program, though, has not changed. They have different kinds of coupons. They call them different things. That's gone over. You've got your RC48s and your RC49s. Now, I'm not going to go over each of these in depth because if you have the booklet, then you can read that at your leisure. You can contact me with any questions you have, or if you have the kits, you can go back into the printed coupon and other policies and you can cross-reference all your information. You can read up on it. Oh, I gotta quit doing that. Where to sign up? Online or in the store? What's next? Go online if you signed up in the store. Make sure you have a physical card if you signed up online. How do you earn your rewards? Well, they have register rewards that print out at the register when you purchase certain items, and they have balance rewards that you earn on specific items that are marked throughout the store. You can earn register rewards when you pay with balance rewards. You can earn balance rewards when you pay with register rewards. But you cannot earn register rewards when you pay with register rewards. It doesn't roll that way. And all of that is explained, and you have examples on this particular page. Getting to the bottom line, use your register rewards first, then use your manufacturer's coupons, then your Walgreens store coupons, and then you can use your balance rewards. Walgreens balance rewards are a little different. You can check them out in tiers. Earlier in our booklet, on the page that says points breakdown, it explains the tiers. You can check out, you can redeem in $1, $3, $5, $10, $20, $35, and $50 increments. Well, the way the points are, $1, 1,000 points gets you $1. But once you hit 18,000 points, you don't earn $18, you earn $20. Once you hit 30,000 points, you don't earn $30, you earn $35. And once you get to 40,000 points, you don't earn $40, you earn $50. So with Walgreens, the more you save in points, the more money they are worth. My husband and I will save up our points all year, and then at the beginning of back to school, of those sales, we'll go to Walgreens and use our points to buy a vast majority of all of our school supplies. This page will show you exactly the best way you can do that. Just a few examples. And I've actually done this myself. I went to Walmart just a month or two ago and I needed mayonnaise for some potato salad. The Hellmann's mayonnaise was $3.98 at the store. I used Flip to see if there were any sales somewhere else, and it turned out that Kroger or Publix, one of them, had the mayonnaise for $2.99 at the store. So I price matched it for $2.99. I had a coupon for $1 off. And then Ibotta had a rebate for 75 cents off. And I got this large jar of mayonnaise for $1.24. Instead of paying $4, I paid $1.25. Another example, Walgreens had pizza on sale, 3 for $9. They also had a coupon, $1 off of each pizza. Now, Walgreens coupons, each single coupon applies to up to 4 items. So here I got $1 off of all 3 pizzas. That's $3 off total. $9 for all of them on sale, minus $3 total is $6. Then I had a manufacturer's coupon. The first one was a Walgreens store coupon. This one is a manufacturer's coupon. Save $1 on any 2 Red Baron pizzas. So that was $6 minus 1. And then there was a rebate through Ibotta for frozen pizza of any kind. And I could do that one time. That means I got all 3 pizzas for $4.25. Is that right? Had to double check my math real quick. So 3 pizzas for $4.25 is not that bad. You can't even get one of the little cardboard Little Caesars pizzas for that much. Go back to this page really quickly. You can use only one CRT or Catalina per transaction. There's a limit of 25 total coupons per day. You can't have 3 coupons and 2 items. You have to have at least 3 coupons for 3 items for 3 coupons. I do not recommend loading Kmart coupons to the Shop Your Way account, just because it causes a lot of issues if you're trying to use paper coupons, especially during double coupon week. Now, double coupon week is usually the first week of the month, but Kmart will advertise this on their circular. It's usually really big on the front or on the back of the ad they put out on Sundays. You can only double one manufacturer's coupon per item. You cannot double their store coupons. It's just the paper coupons that you could use at any other store as well. They double up to $2. So if you have a $2 off coupon, it goes up to $4. However, if you have a $5 coupon, it won't double the $2 part and then leave the rest. You won't get $10 off. You won't get $7 off. It'll just leave that as a regular coupon. It'll still just be $5 off. You don't get cash back if the coupon doubles beyond the value of the item. And there are a limit of 5 total coupons per day that will double. So if you have 6 coupons, the first 5 will double, the last one will not. This is why I say do not load coupons to your Shop Your Way account. Because if you have a coupon that's like for 50 cents in your Shop Your Way account, that will double first, even if you've forgotten about it. And let's say you have a higher dollar paper coupon for the same item, the register is supposed to automatically know that your paper coupon is a higher value, and that should be the one that doubles, but it does not. Kmart's still using technology from like the late 90s on a lot of things, and it just does not work the way it's supposed to all the time. Do not trust the Shop Your Way account. Now, for double coupon week, you're not going to get doubled coupons if you don't spend a minimum amount. You have to spend $25 after any Kmart coupons, but before manufacturer's coupons, before anything else will double. Because the manufacturer's coupons are the ones that will double and not any of the others. So if you spend $30, you have $30 worth of stuff, and then you have Kmart coupons that lower it down to $20. And now you have another $5 in manufacturer's coupons. Those manufacturer's coupons will not double because your Kmart coupons brought your total down. You need to make sure you have $25 after all your Kmart coupons, before tax, and before you apply any manufacturer's coupons. And the next section is just examples that walk you step by step what order you should scan your coupons in. That is the whole key to Kmart, is knowing what your coupon is. Is it a manufacturer's coupon? Is it a store coupon? Is it a combination of the two? You can't always know if you don't do your research first and you haven't become used to shopping at Kmart. Once you get used to it, it's a lot easier on your end, but it is difficult to trust their computers and their registers, so it can still be frustrating even if you're used to doing Kmart for a very long time. I usually recommend that you don't shop Kmart until you are familiar with the other places, because the other places are relatively simple compared to Kmart. Now, that is the end of the booklet if you've only purchased the $5 economy booklet. However, if you have purchased either of the kits, the $20 kit or the $30 one, you have another section with all of your store policies that are already printed out. Now, if you have the economy booklet, you do have links still to those store policies that you can access from your phone. You just don't have the physical copy. So, notable policies. Just an overview of each store I have in there. Aldi, I love that store to bits. They do not accept coupons. They already have prices that are so much lower than anybody else that it's ridiculous. They will replace your food item and refund your money if it's defective. They have the double quality guarantee. The only thing I don't buy from Aldi is meat, and that is because I buy from local meat markets. We have one here in Coleman called Brickyard Meats that I recommend over everything. I don't waste my money at Walmart buying meat that's watered down, and when I buy 1 pound, it's going to shrink down to a half. I go straight to Brickyard, and when I buy 1 pound, I'm cooking up 1 pound. I recommend anybody that has a local meat market use them and not like Save-A-Lot or a Foodland or Walmart. Don't waste your time there. Go to your meat markets. Kind of a tangent, I guess, but Aldi, everything except meat I buy there. I've spent a lot of time comparing prices between Aldi and Walmart. Hands down, Aldi is cheaper and has better quality on the same store brand items than Walmart does. They will replace it if it's defective and give you your money back. Amazon will price match TVs. If Walmart has the same TV Amazon does, I'm buying it from Amazon. I will price match the Walmart price because Amazon has better customer service and they have better quality merchandise. Big Lots, they don't just ad match, they will price match, which means that you have to have physical proof, but it doesn't have to be in the form of a circular. You can take a picture of a shelf label and you can take a picture of the item with the barcode, and Big Lots will price match that. CVS, you can have one manufacturer's and one store coupon per item. One item per coupon, we went over that. Dollar General is the same way. You can stack two Dollar General coupons in a transaction. So if you have a Dollar General store coupon for 15% off of shoes, and then you have a store coupon for $5 off 25, the whole purchase, you can use both of those. Dollar Tree, you can use coupons at the Dollar Tree. Manufacturer's coupons only. They don't have store coupons because everything's $1. Now, you can use as many coupons as you want to from the newspaper. But if you're printing it at home, you can only use 2 per day. If the value of the coupon is greater than the value of the item, they do not refund overages. But that will apply to another item. So if you have a $1.50 coupon for a Welch's snack, then get 2 Welch's snacks, and that extra 50 cents will apply to the next one, and you're only paying 50 cents for 2 of them instead of $2 for 2 of them. Fred's, they will ad match. You have to provide the circular. You have to provide the ad to show that that is the exact same thing. Family Dollar, they will add match. Now, their 5 off 25 deal is a little different from Dollar General's 5 off 25. Dollar General, you can bring your total down below 25 after manufacturer's coupons. But Family Dollar, you can't. So at Dollar General, you've got $30 worth of stuff. You have $7 in coupons. So you, in Dollar General coupons, if you have a 5 off 25 store coupon, then it won't qualify. But if you have $7 in manufacturer's coupons, their store coupon will take the 5 off the 25. Family Dollar, it is, you have to have a minimum total after all coupons, whether they are considered store coupons or manufacturer's coupons. That can feel a little strange to get used to, so I recommend that you read the policies until you have it straight in your head. Kmart is strange. I think we've established this. Kmart has no clue what they're doing. They also do not accept printable coupons for razors or alkaline batteries. I don't know why. You can have the printable coupon and you can have a newspaper coupon for the exact same thing, and they will not accept the printable one if it is for razors or alkaline batteries. They're the only store I know of who does this, and no one I have spoken to knows why. They do double coupons 1 week a month, and I always like to reinforce the shop your way policies and the double coupon policies are confusing enough that many cashiers do not understand it. If you're going to go up there and coupon, then you need to make sure that it is a time nobody else is, so that you can have that cashier all to yourself and you can double check everything on the receipt. Kroger, you can only have one manufacturer's coupon per item. They are the only store who specifically states couponed items are not to be sold to vendors. You cannot resell. They do accept coupons for free items, and they are the same as Dollar Tree in that they will limit your coupons to 2 per day. Your printables. Office Max, or Depot, whatever you want to call it because it's the same company now. They will price match ads, and they price match Amazon.com. Their prices tend to be pretty high, but when you go in, if you pull the exact same item up and it has model number and everything, it is in stock, you can price match Amazon and almost always will get it no problems at all. Piggly Wiggly doubles up to 99 cents at stores other than the Cost Plus. Our local store, I think the week before I first started holding this class, they doubled coupons, and then they shut down to remodel, and they opened back up as a cost plus, which means that the cost of the item to you is whatever it cost them plus 10%. They still take coupons, but they don't double it. Publix will accept competitors' coupons. What they do, like if you took a Walgreens coupon in there, it won't scan in the Publix system and show up as a coupon because the barcodes are different. They use different POS systems. What they'll do is price match the item down. So let's say you have a 75 cents off of Ace bandages at Walgreens. You go to Publix, and it doesn't matter what the official original cost of the item was at Walgreens. Publix will just take their price and subtract 75 cents from it. Then you can use a manufacturer's coupon. Rite Aid, as mentioned in the booklet, they have one manufacturer's coupon called a 5. They will accept one store coupon, which is called an RC48 or a valuable coupon, and one store/manufacturer's coupon, which is an RC49. You can have all of those per item plus one total transaction or one total off coupon. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 coupons. Four for an item. That's a terrible impression of the Count off of Sesame Street. Lord. Save-A-Lot. Their official store policy is we have no official store policy. Each store is independently managed, and their coupon policy is left up to the manager of the store itself. Now, it does tend to be cohesive across managers. So, like if you've got one guy on one shift and a woman on the next, the guy's not going to say, yeah, we take coupons, and the woman will say, no, we don't. They'll all follow the same policy, but it's up to the person running the place whether they're going to take coupons or they're going to double them or they're not going to take them at all. If you have the $20 or the $30 kit, the Save-A-Lot policy I think is squished up near the A's. It's not in alphabetical order. Because it was so small, I didn't want to waste a whole piece of paper on it. Target will add match. You can use one manufacturer's coupon from your Sunday paper, one Target coupon from their book or their circular, and then you can use one Cartwheel coupon from their app per item. They will also add match competitors' ads, Target.com, Walmart.com, Best Buy, Toys R Us, and BabiesRUs.com. Their coupons will apply to anything, whether it's clearance or not, and their price match will apply as long as it is the exact same item and it is in stock. You are the one responsible, though, for proving that something is on sale. They're not like Walmart. They're not going to keep all of the papers on hand. So you need to make sure that you are ready to prove whatever it is you're trying to match. Winn-Dixie, you can have one manufacturer's from your Sunday paper and one store coupon per item. If you have digital coupons loaded to your Winn-Dixie account, those are considered manufacturers. So you can't use your digital coupon with your paper manufacturer's coupon from the Sunday paper. Walgreens, you have one manufacturer's and one store coupon per item. Walgreens is unique in that they process all of your paper coupons before the digital coupons. You don't even have to enter in your account information if you don't want to until the very end of the transaction, and everybody else wants all of that information up front. So that's pretty cool. I like that you have a little more control over that. Walmart will add match. One coupon per item. They will accept competitors' coupons and Catalinas. Those are treated like add matches. They don't scan it, so what you can do is add match using a competitor's coupon and then use a manufacturer's coupon as well. Walmart's unique, policy is that they will refund overages. If you have a $1.50 off coupon for an item that only costs $1, they'll give you that 50 cents back. I never ever recommend that. I worked for them for 7 years, and I don't know of one time where it was not a huge pain in the butt to have some ticked off little manager drop all of their change and come over and do a key turn and look at you like, how dare you take money from us? Just go buy a candy bar. Go buy some gum or a toothbrush or something. Don't make them give you money back. Just use it up on something else. Unless it's like a significant, I think I had one woman say she just straight up luck ended up being owed $20 back. That is a significant amount of change and would totally be worth ticking somebody off to do a key turn. But if it's 10 or 15 cents, don't force it. Don't make everybody wait. Walmart will also add match. It has to be 100% identical to the in-stock product from a local competitor. You have to prove that it is in stock. You are not required to provide the paper, but Walmart has recently updated their policies that say if it is over a certain percent, it will prompt for a manager to do a key turn, and they will have to verify in the paper. So if you have one of the kits that I've provided to you, that comes with 20 sheet protectors. What I always recommend doing is taking any ads that you want to match that are a significant amount, fold it so that that item is front and center, and slip it right in that sheet protector. That way you can flip through and say, right here it is, and you can point straight to it. Um, when you do add match, you can add match any local competitor, and local is defined by your specific store manager. It's no longer defined by corporate as 30 miles, including CVS, Rite Aid, and Walgreens. But remember, the Savings Catcher app does not include Rite Aid, Walgreens, and CVS. Walmart will also do online matching through these companies. The store policies I have printed out, this is on there. I've been told by some higher ups that eventually Walmart will change their definition to any legitimate online retailer that is not a marketplace or an auction site. So Amazon Marketplace won't qualify, but Amazon.com does. For now, though, these are the only ones that Walmart will match. They will price match themselves. Your online price match is limited to one instance per item per day. So if you have, the binders that I use for my class are normally $16, but online it was $12. I can have two of those binders because it is one instance per item per day. The first one I can price match down, but the second one I still have to pay full price for. You are required to show immediate verifiable proof of any online price matching. That means that you have to be able to pull it up on your phone right then and order it if Walmart says no. And that's just a reminder about the Savings Catcher. Whew, that is a lot of stuff that we have gone over. This is why I recommend so heavily that you get the book. This is roughly an hour and a half class, and I've gone through things fairly quickly because I don't have anybody here to ask me questions. You can purchase the book through the website, fanchertutoring.com, fanchereducation.com. There's a tab that says couponing and a link to purchase your own downloadable and printable PDF file of the booklet, so it doesn't matter where you are. You can have that immediate access, and you won't have to sit back through an hour and a half class. If you want to book me for a physical class for your nonprofit organization, then you can contact me at this phone number here. If you want to book me for a home party, those are a little iffy, so give me an email or give me a call and we'll see what we can do. I hope you've enjoyed it and you've learned as much as you need to, that you can take everything and reduce your grocery bill, maybe not 80-90% the way extreme couponing does, but at least 20 to 30%. Thanks for listening.